And there goes Shaquem with another one. And he's got a chance. Shaquem gets blocked by his own guy. He's a fast man. And I made a mistake. Shaquem doesn't care. And he's in for the score. What is going on, guys? We're back with another video. And we are in week 5 of our Chicago Bears franchise. We are 3-1. I know you see the score, 48-24. You think, it's another one of those franchises where it's super easy. Trust me, it was not easy. It isn't easy. And we were very lucky that the Lions came on a little too late. Of course, we lost to was the Jags. They locked us down. The Vikings, they almost came back. We only won by 7 there. And the biggest thing of late is that our star middle linebacker, Roquan Smith, is injured for another 4 weeks. Of course, we have a bye week, so only 3 weeks missing. Khalil Mack gets one of his very rare upgrades. Might not even get another one for another season or two. So we got to make this thing count. Finesse move, block shed. I would say one of the two, right? Because obviously you can't get the power move up. Block shed, tackle, finesse. Finesse is important, but I want to get that block shed as high as possible, I think. So we're going to go with block shedding. Hopefully we get a lot of upgrades there. We get one of each. One strength, though. That's pretty big. That moves him to 90, so that's actually a pretty big upgrade. I'm going to see if there's any middle linebackers. We did get Grugier Hill, who probably fills in for Darren Lee, because obviously he's got to move over a little bit. I don't think we're going to find any. Ooh. That is a name I am extremely interested in. I will be trading for my man here. He wasn't a high draft pick several years ago, so I don't think we'll have to trade him a whole lot here. Tight end, do we have any backups? No, we can't really do that. So I'll give him a 4. No, we're not going to give him a 4th. We're going to give him a 5th and a 6th. Will they do it? They will. So Shaquem Griffin is a Chicago Bear. I love it. So Shaquem, not really built as a great coverage guy, will be trying to force that into his skill set. Of course, he can't actually play middle linebacker, but he will in the depth chart. Gets a little bit of man cover, a little bit of coverage stats in general. Very fast player, so I want to see what we're able to do with him. Of course, he is also a scheme fit, so interesting moves. Grugier Hill also could play, so we'll see how this works out. Going against the Colts right now. We'll take a look at the college stuff after. The Colts, not quite as good of a team as the rest of the opponents as of late, but we'll see how they fare. Lucas Oil Stadium. I like the stadium. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I have to say. I like the stadium. We've played away like 5 games this season so far. Well, that's not true. But I think we played like 4 games away this season, which is pretty interesting stuff. Horse, interesting. Interesting. Of course, this is the 4th game. It's a primetime matchup. Not really exactly sure why. The Colts may be coming off of a good season. Obviously, we are coming off of a rough finish, but it's still a good season nonetheless. And we're hoping to finish a little bit stronger. However, it's been a bit of a rocky one early here. Lots of close, strugglesome games. Andrew Luck, potentially one of the best quarterbacks we faced, possibly number 2. Stafford, very solid too, though. Rodgers, he really did not play well, so at the end of the day, call it what you want. Patriots are 1-4 interested. I don't know if there's an opening on the stadium, but 10 miles per hour wind seems a little weird for a dome, does it not? Even if there is an opening, is it really going to be able to get that much wind through there? I don't know how that works. Like, would the wind not point straight down? I don't know, maybe I sound like an idiot. Andrew Luck off to a really good start to the season. 9 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, 1,100 yards. Good 60% completion. Actually, a bit better, maybe even 70. Good 67% maybe. So if I'm not mistaken, that black, I almost said guy, which would have been interesting word choices. I think he was a rookie one of the years, like maybe last year. I remember he was a pretty damn good one too. To the outside, I thought I could make a play, and it's picked off the tip by Darren Lee. Right place, right time, and we're making some stupid moves trying to take it back. But speaking of black, I don't know if he really tipped the ball, but the ball got tipped right to Darren. Great awareness. Honestly, not going to lie, I did not expect us to actually catch that. Quick throw inside, and look at the deflection, man. They've just got players on players, don't they? Like Evans one-on-one on the outside. I don't even know who their corners are, but they can't be great. I'm just going to take them. Not a whole lot of separation.
Mike Evans I'm gonna say it out straight. I think he's been a bit disappointing. Because Mike Evans, great route, one-handed catch. He's like, oh yeah? You want to see a catch? Here you go. And that was a great play, in fairness. Mike Evans inside, a little troublesome intersecting routes there, but Mike catches it, and most importantly, he pushes forward enough to get around the 7. And Howard cuts it back. It's down to the 1. Exact at the 1-yard line. Really doesn't go too well running the ball, so I don't really want to. And Nash is open. Gets the score, and that's probably touchdown number 3 or 4 on the season on the ground for him. Easy as it comes when those 5-wide sets, it just breaks down. Easy money, and what is going on? Guys, please. You know when you can feel your voice is like you need to clear your throat, but you're midway through a sentence, you want to finish it first, and then it makes it sound like you had a voice crack? That's the worst. It really is the worst. And speaking of the worst, our defense this season, pretty damn close to it. That was, of course, more of a lucky thing. So we need to make it count. Kenyon Drake is their running back. Great play by Manning, but still a good 5-yard gain there. Let's take a look at the Colts team. They have a great team, in fairness. Anthony Costanzo, Quentin Nelson, Ryan Kelly, Braden Smith. I don't know who the right tackle is, though. Russell Black, T.Y. Hilton. They also have, who's the other wide receiver? Taylor Gabriel. They got a pretty damn good offense. Running back is a little interesting. I think they probably should have just started. Oh, there you go, Eddie. They probably should have just started Marlon Mack and just continue to use him. Mack gets the push. No one's there in time, though, and O'Callahan not only catches it, but he breaks off a tackle for their first completion of the game. And I don't know how I feel about this. It got a few fellas over there. Looks like it's either a run or a screen or something. I don't even know what the hell's going on. There's so much going on. Luckily for us, they almost lose a yard there. Don't know if I've seen Shaquem yet. Of course, we'll see him hopefully at some point. And there goes Janoris Jenkins, who actually has a chance to pick 6 this. And unless there's a flag, he will do it. Great play, Andrew Luck. That's his fault. He did not get enough air on it. And finally facing a team that isn't the greatest of all time. Still obviously very early, but that's beside the point. Here comes Shaquem Griffin. I have not seen a whole lot of him in a while, so let's see how he plays for us. And almost right out the gate making a great play. And Marlon Mack, speaking of making a great play, kind of hesitates, but he finds the lane. I tried to just pop him. Could not do it, though. Inside, and O'Callahan, he's a tight end, isn't he? How are these corners getting torched by a tight end? More the two teams kind of trade wins, better it is for us to hold the division lead. And Shaquem gets the ball out, apparently. Did he spear it out with that harpoon he's got there? Sorry, Shaquem, I'm sorry. Here's a booth review, though. It was a great play regardless. But obviously, the turnover is huge. And that will easily be overturned. Oh, Shaquem on T.Y. That's a bit different. Shaquem falls down. And Callahan with another great play. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a Shaquem-only animation. Because I saw Shaquem press. And he fell down after pressing. Because obviously, the only one hand. It's easy to lose balance, I would say. Because you can't kind of regain traction with your hands. So, if you get beat out, you're going to kind of slip. Shaquem in coverage. There's no one open, and Mack had the sack. Throws it away. That should have been intentional grounding. Shaquem to the outside, and man coverage. Of course, they actually throw it. I was a little surprised. That's kind of why I hesitated. No one open yet. Back of the end zone. Good coverage still. Finds T.Y. Hilton in all that traffic. Great vision. No pass rush. I know it was only a 3-man, but great confidence in his receiver to be there for him. And great play. That's huge. All right. Haven't really run the ball. Actually, we might not have run the ball at all. Can't really remember, but we do have some rushing yards. Cohen gets about 5. I have Burton, but I can't trust it. I should have waited for Hughes, who would have been naked for a potential score. I'm actually going to hurry up. I know they're probably going to adjust to it this time, but you can already see them backing off, so whatever. We'll see what we can get. Take a quick throw to Burton this time, though, who drops it. And almost similar to Darren Lee's interception earlier on. Hughes is open. Thankfully, the offensive line gives me time. Hughes can't make a play on the safety, but it's a huge first down. Rare Howard catch. Maybe not, because it's way overthrown. That's assuming Howard doesn't break a tackle, which, let's be honest, he's breaking a tackle. One-on-one, speaking of breaking tackles, can't quite do it. Burton trying to help bring us down doesn't help anyone. Inside, and I don't know where that throw is, but it's way behind. It's going to result in a field goal. Or is it? And he drops the ball. Trent, what are you doing? We catch him off guard. Hundley throws a perfect touch pass, and Trent cannot hold on. You're putting more risk versus zero reward. And Andrew Luck is off. Great chase down by Shaquem, though. I know Darren Lee's there, but Andrew Luck probably tries to take that left if Shaquem isn't there, so good little effort. Lined up in man coverage versus the running back. That's fun. Shaquem has got unbelievable speed. However, Trevor gets burned, and there goes Black. Good 14-yard gain. I know the first time he interacted with the ball didn't work out too well for him, but there it did. Let's show Shaquem's versatility. Going to pass rush there. Good job by Eddie, and wow, okay, Taylor. Don't got to get that excited for your first catch of the game. And we get pancaked by Quentin Nelson, I think. Marlon Mack would make a great play with Trevor, and we stop him at the 38. And we get blocked again. Mack misses. It's another first down for Mack. And here comes a run, and Shaquem gets blocked. Their blocking has been great. I might have to actually go aggressive. It's a wham. It's a wham, and I can't get off Shaquem. Shaquem, he breaks 2 blocks off, but of course, it's not easy to get in there in time if it's 2 guys you have to beat, which he did, but obviously that's after the fact. It's too late at that point. And Shaquem gets blocked up this time, and that's going to be a touchdown. And I'm just going to have to take a quick shot to Shaheen. I mean, there's just, it's all, at this point, the way they're blitzing us, we have only timing routes, and I can't trust the receivers are going to be open. I mean, that was a timing route that I just had to believe. Burton might be the only guy I can believe, and it's only on slants. Inside throw to Mike. Tries to slip one. I'm going to hurry up to the line here, I think. Hughes is open because he leaves him, and the throw is over. In fairness, Hughes should have sat. Why Hughes runs on that, I'll never know. He instantly took off, too. Honestly, I'm surprised the ball wasn't thrown to the left. Outside, Mike Evans gets wide open. Mike Evans can't beat the edge, but I'm kind of glad we saved the timeouts because now we have 1 left over at the 9 with several shots. But obviously, that's kind of the point of trying to trick your opponent. That's a late throw. Hughes, I don't know if I wanted him to catch that. He would have been around the 3-yard line. We don't, but he's also not open. Hughes down to that yard line anyways. 4 yards away, 1 throw. And back in the end zone, perfect throw. Anthony Miller, touchdown. I was getting ready to run. I hesitated. Luckily, someone got open. Jacksonville also, I believe, moves on to 4-1, beating our rivals, the Lions. So obviously, they weren't going to do anything with the running the ball, or before half, just running the ball. And there's just pressure. How are we blocking 6 guys with 4 getting in? With so many. And that's my fault. I run right into it. But at the same time, I just don't trust the line. Just going to take a shot to Mike, who has a step, but he actually holds on. Okay, Mike Evans actually holds on to a tough one for once. First down. And I know I should be looking to run, but I just don't. I don't know. Ooh, I almost took that. Tough throw on the run, and Mike Evans gets the slant. I know it seems like I'm forcing it to Mike, but he was the best look there. It's from left to right is our favorite look, obviously, because we're righty and we roll out a lot. Burton, I'm going to trust him, and it's picked off. How does Farley get that ball? He's behind it by a mile. Intercepted by Farley. There goes the drive and the potential 2-possession lead. Oh, huge hit by Mac. That's what I've missed. Come on, Mac. Pump the team up. But at least we got a little bit more yards. We're actually able to do things. Shaquem with a great play, but wasn't in time. No, it will not, but Amos is there, and that's going to put him in an interesting spot. We've had some struggles over the last few weeks just with no one. So I'm going to bring extra, and Amos gets the pick. I'm actually surprised he holds on, and Amos is a fast man. Huge play by Blake there, or Black anyways, and that's a huge turnaround. Curl route, Mike Evans. I mean, that's not even close. At least some of the other guys, they've caught it and then it drops it or they get deflected. It sprung off his hands. Under pressure, almost picked. Half these plays, none of them are for Howard, and I just don't want to put Howard in manually. And there goes Nash, who gets tons of yardage. Very good. If this doesn't work, that proves the offensive line is on something. I mean, even that, I think we should add more. I think we had him beat by a mile. I love me a trap play. And I was right to believe Howard down to the 1. I'm going to go double drags. I'm going to roll to the left. And I'm going to roll to the right. Don't need to roll wide open players. Mike Evans scores. Could honestly be like his second touchdown of the game season only. He's really not had a lot of touchdowns. It's going to look weird, though, because the tail of the tape does basically say Mike Evans has had a great game. But honestly, this really just not. He's dropped a lot of passes that he should have had. So basically, he's had a good game, but he should have had more. And there goes Shaquem with a pick. My boy Shaquem Griffin with the interception. This actually could work. Something tells me this could score. And it will not. Damn. Oh, and Cohen's hurt his knee. Sweet. Screen. And he trips over his own lineman, and Shaquem just reaps the benefit. We have held Andrew Luck to under 100 yards. And there goes Darren Lee with a pick. Number 2 of the game. Not super proud, but Shaheen, if he can get out there. Can he? He can. He gets the edge. Howard just needs to run him over, and he does. Over Malik Hooker, too, of all people. Great little run. Sheard isn't that fast. Throw it away, and I can't, and it's a fumble. What the hell was that sequence of events? Inside, that's where I was going to go. Callahan potentially goes over 100. I know Andrew Luck only has 107, but can't get off the line. Shaquem kind of gets in there, tries to strip by Fuller to the 31. They got to really hurry up, though. And there goes Shaquem with another one, and he's got a chance. Shaquem gets blocked by his own guy. He's a fast man. And I made a mistake. Shaquem doesn't care, and he's in for the score. That is an amazing play for Shaquem, who was just recently acquired, not required. Boy, oh boy, Shaquem's had a game. And honestly, I'm going to just sim to the end of the game. I'm hoping nobody gets injured, but still. 38-17, we win over the Colts. That's a weird still you chose there, but there you go. Of course, Mike Evans had a pretty damn good game. Was it really deserved? I don't know. Shaquem had some nice plays. Darren Lee, I think both of them had 2 picks each, which is really impressive stuff. Shaquem trade paid off for sure. Offense still struggling. But hey, when you take away the ball 6 times, good things are going to happen, simply put. And I didn't really think about it, but Andrew Luck's numbers might have been better than it said, but only was that low because of all the sacks. I don't know. You realize Andrew Luck had a 49 passer rating, which is barely better than Hundley, who had 1 missed throw, and that's all he had in the game. Nash wasn't great himself, in fairness. Howard, pretty good, just didn't get a lot of carries. Marlon Mack is clearly their best running back. Mike Evans, 8 catches for 143 and a touchdown. Marlon Mack had 5 catches for 1 yard. Oh, my Lord. Hughes had an okay game, I suppose. Defensively, though, here's the numbers we care about. 2 for Shaquem, 2 for Darren, 1 for... Oh, it's Rayshon. I thought it was Janoris. It's not. Adrian Amos, and then Farley had 1 for them. Jabal Shear with 2 sacks, Simon with 1. And I was saying, with all the sacks, but we didn't even have a single one, so I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. I know Shaquem's played well for us, and I know Darren Lee, this and that, but we're still going to look at middle linebacker for the future. Big B Looks very good. I don't know if this Okung is good or not. Oh, he is very good, so we'll keep that on him. Accidental star click, but he deserves it. Jordan eliminating him. I don't even know. Another Hughes on the team. That makes sense. Let's go on to the next week. Who got a player of the week? Would it be Shaquem? He had a pick 6. I don't know if Darren Lee did. Player of the week, Shaquem Griffin. I'd be so pissed if I was a Seahawks fan. That would suck. I think we got him off the Seahawks. I would assume he would have been on their team this long. Jordan Howard. Come on, power back. Give me some trucking. +2, please. 1 to acceleration, 1 strength, and 1 trucking. That is good stuff. So he gets that 93 excel, 89 truck, 85 strength. Good stuff. Shaquem had to get an upgrade, right? No? What's his... Oh, damn. Takes him a while to get upgrades, but that's still a great game. Once again, 38-17, but the offense is struggling, so I don't even know what to say. We're winning games, but we're going to get humbled again soon, and it could be this game. I know they're 2-3, but the Falcons are no joke. We have a bye week coming up, which will help Roquan nicely. Will he be back for the Vikings, though? That's the question. So 3 weeks, he will be back for the Vikings, which is clutch. Right in time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for players we should grab, let me know. Of course, with the bye week here, and I pre-record a little bit, if you have a good suggestion, it might get accidentally skipped by, but we'll see. But yeah, until next video, see ya!